Like, you just think about, why is it so important to give people a second chance? It's because grace gave us a second chance first.
Yeah.
If we want to try to live that out for people and loving people, then we are going to be givers of a second chance and a third chance, and supporters and believers, because we're going to see past what somebody has done into who they are and whose they are and who they were created to be.
I say it's common sense, really, just not commonly practiced. Everybody can do what we do. We're all called, as I said, to make that difference and just go that extra mile. And it's in giving that we receive. I mean, it's transformed my life. I get choked up when I talk about it. To see what people have become from where they were and where they travel, and to see the greatness, it's just powerful.
Nehemiah Manufacturing is a special place. When we had the privilege and opportunity to go for the first time, that's what really caught our eye and our heart. Meeting the people, hearing their stories, but then also seeing the way they were treated. And when we saw that, we thought, this is something that we want to be a part of.
Being a part of the story of Nehemiah is so much more than just being an ambassador for another company. It's about a higher purpose, and that purpose is people.
Nehemiah sells product, but more than that, they give people a second chance.
To pour into them every single day, to say, I believe in you. Here is a chance, and you know what? I'm going to be walking side by side, hand in hand, alongside you.
And not just see their past, but see their potential. Not just see a mistake, but see an opportunity, and to see them for who they are and who they were created to be. That's what I believe is the driving force behind Nehemiah.
Nehemiah is all about building brands, creating jobs, and changing lives. People have the opportunity to achieve the greatness that they have inside. And that's what we're all about, to see that resiliency, to see that change, to see that transformation, that hope, that desire to be the best they can be because they've been given that opportunity. Barriers have been removed. They feel a part of a family. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, making a difference. One person, one day at a time, and doing that together as a family.
And we're really passionate about creating a culture of care, and it's really everything that my dad truly has built. Really, it's a calling, and it's a paradigm shift when you treat people like family versus employees. That's why there is such a culture of support. That's why Nehemiah has a turnover in manufacturing that's less than 10%, because people feel loved, seen, supported, truly family.
It was only a year or two in, and we were working with nonprofits who have an employment arm within, that they came to us and said, would you hire somebody with a felony? And the reason being, if you go to 2010, nobody even think about hiring somebody with a felony. And they said, if you don't, they don't have an opportunity. No one will. And why get them job ready and create hope if there is no hope? So to be true to our mission, if we say we're going to help those in most need, we thought, let's give it a shot. We hired one, and this person was so dedicated, hardworking, thankful for a job. You go, okay, we're going to be all in. So we hired a second, a third, a fourth, and then we lose them. No call, no show. We were too naive to think just a job was enough. Now, when you come out of prison or incarceration, the number one reason for going back is I didn't have a job, because you're going to be in that survival mode. You're going to go back to what you know, right? And it's going to put you back in prison. But there was a gentleman running another nonprofit. He said, Dan, did you ever think about hiring a social worker? And then we saw the transformation. Like I said, from day one, what's weighing on your heart, your mind, your soul that prevents you when you walk in this building to be the best you can be, and start removing. And that's how we created the 8 pillars. It's building community, it's affordable housing, it's transportation, it's legal, it's financial wellness, health and wellness, spiritual wellness, continued education. Each one of those pillars, we develop customized programs for each one of our family members so they can be the best they can be.
At Nehemiah, it's more than just making products. It's about seeing potential. It's about offering people employment, welcoming people into the Nehemiah family, where they can feel seen. We can provide them hope and opportunity to allow them to shine. By supporting Nehemiah's brands, you're supporting a movement of second chance hiring, where with each purchase of one of Nehemiah's brands, you're providing hope to the hopeless. You're allowing people an opportunity where they can rewrite their stories.
The heart that is oozing out of everyone at Nehemiah is one of second chances, because they have been given one and they want to give one to the next man, to the next woman, to the next person, the value of what God has put on them and how loved they are.
Because here we are a family. We stand together, and together we are powerful.